All right, Shalom, Shalom, Israel, Shalom to the 12 tribes of Yasha Allah, giving a course, all honor, glory, and praise unto the Most High God, Yahweh. Salaki, in the name of His only begotten Son, Mahashiach, Malaki Abashah, the righteous. All right, this is Brother Yasha Allah coming back to y'all with yet another video through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Bahashem, Mahashiach, Malaki Abashah. All right, this is just going to be a quick video, and this is kind of like a test run. All right, this is also another test run, but let me get this in the book of Proverbs. All right. So the title of this video is what? Labor not to be rich. All right. There's a lot of wisdom in these scriptures. A lot of wisdom in these scriptures. There's a lot of books in these scriptures. All right. And some so-called scholars of the Bible, they separate the Bible. They say, the first 5 books, that's the law. You got the writings, you got chronicles, you got the history, you got science in the scriptures, you got everything, right? But you also have what? You have wisdom. So let's read some of the wisdom that's in this book, all right? Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 4. Labor not to be rich, seize from thine own wisdom. So you shouldn't labor to be rich, all right? Don't labor to be rich, meaning that you're spending all your time, all your effort every day, right? You're trying to get rich. And that's what Jake does right now, right? That's what the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, that's what they want to do right now, right? Every second they're thinking about money, right? That's what Jake says. I got money on my mind, right? Got money on my mind, trying to get the bag, trying to chase the bag, stuff like that, right? Jake, that's not supposed to be our mindset, especially in these last days. The Lord said, labor not to be rich, seize from thine own wisdom. Why? Because the money is the root of all evil, right? From money, a lot of people have sinned, right? And have erred because of money. Hey, you got some Jakes, right? Stealing from their grandma, right? Stealing the money from their grandma and stuff, right? Hey, the Lord said, thou shalt not steal, right? In Exodus chapter 20, right? Let's keep going. Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? Why are you going to set your eyes and your mind and be fixated on stuff that can just easily fly away, that can just easily be burnt up? When we look at paper, right, or Slacky, when we look at money, it's just paper, right? It's literally just paper, right? All right, it's literally just paper with the damn Edomite's face on it. All right, it says, "Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings; they fly away as an eagle toward heaven." So riches, they certainly make themselves wings, and they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Because one day you could be rich, and the other day you could not. You can lose all your money. One day, and also the other way. One day you could be poor, and another day you could be rich. Right? Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 11. Sirach chapter 11, verse 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord. Because you might marvel at the works of sinners. You might be jealous of sinners. Sometimes sinners, ungodly persons, ungodly people, they have more than their eyes could want or could desire. They have all this stuff. They have Lamborghinis. They have the nice car. They have the nice house. They have, they go to the nice neighborhoods, the nice restaurants. They can afford this. They can afford that. And you're just living in a mean cottage. You're just living in this, right? And you don't have much, but you're trying to keep the commandments. You might look at the works of sinners and be like, damn, why do they have all that? Why do the wicked prosper? That's what our forefathers always said. Why do the wicked prosper? Why are they rich? Why are they, like this? Why does it seem like the Lord is blessing these wicked people? Right? Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord. The Lord said, look, trust in him. Right? Because look, let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 37. All right. The book of Psalms, chapter 37. All right. In verse 4, delight thyself also in the Lord. That goes into what? Trusting in him, right? You delighting in him, right? You rejoicing in his highness, right? You're reading the scriptures, you're keeping the commandments, right? You're praying, you're fasting, right? It says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. So if you having wealth, and really that shouldn't be, our goals in this society, especially in this society. You want to have that spiritual, you really want to be spiritually wealthy, right? And we can get into that too. But it says, "Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord and abide in thy labor." Right? Keep doing the commandments, man. Right? Keep making the videos. Keep praying. Keep reading, and keep edifying and being edified. Right? Abide in thy labor. Right? For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. So the Lord can easily make a poor man rich. So money is nothing, right? Money is nothing, but we know that Esau has made the society uh, uh, to uphold money and to make people worship money, right? And go far and Slocky and go far just for money, right? What I mean by that is what people do a lot of profane things just for money, just for paper, right? Just so they can buy this, they can buy that. All right. Let's go to the book of First Timothy. And that's why the Lord said it is easier for a camel to go through the eye, or Salakia, a camel's eye to pass through a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. All right. Or a rich man to get the kingdom. Let's go to the book of First Timothy chapter 6. This is First Timothy chapter 6 and verse 9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. So they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. So if you're rich, now the avenue for sin is broadly opened, right? It's broadly open. Why? Because you're falling into many, many, many different types of temptations. You have the money, because let's say if you don't have enough money, right, and you're on a certain financial level, hey, you can't buy let's say you can't buy certain drugs because they actually cost a lot. But if you're rich, hey, that $400 for this a certain amount of weed or whatever, that's nothing, right? That's nothing. You can buy 10,000 packs of those, right? So you're just falling into a lot of temptations and a snare. A snare is a trap, right? And then into many foolish, unhurtful lusts which drown men in destruction and perdition. Hey, if you are rich, your chances of getting the kingdom is actually harder, right? It's actually harder to get the kingdom like that, right? Because now you are held at a certain responsibility, and now you fall into a lot of lusts and temptations. For the love of Slaki, verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all evil. So the love of money, that's the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, some have coveted after money. What did the Lord say in Exodus chapter 20, verse 17? The Lord said, "Thou shalt not covet," right? But you got people coveting what? You got people coveting money, right? It says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." You have erred from the faith if you love money and worship it, man, and uphold it, and make that your God, and you serve money. You know what I'm saying? You're working overtime on the Sabbath just because you want to, you want to buy a new damn Maserati. You want to buy this, you want to buy that, man, knowing damn well you already have a car. You know what I'm saying? You already have 7 pairs of shoes. You already have these, but you want to buy more. You want to get this. You want to get that, right? So don't labor to be rich, right? Let's go to the book of Sirach. Going back to the point, don't labor to be rich. That shouldn't be our goals and our mindset in these last days. We shouldn't be wanting to be rich. All right. You can have money. We need it. The Lord said, 1 Corinthians 7, right? Use the world, but don't abuse it, right? And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So you want to use the world, but don't abuse it. This is Sirach chapter 31, verse 1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof drive away sleep. So watching for riches, that consumes your flesh. It overwhelms you, right? And the care for money, it drives away your sleep, man. It says watching care will not let a man slumber as a sore disease break his sleep. You see that? So don't love gold, right? And gold will destroy you. Money, all right? And this was just a quick video. Yeah, I don't want to make this too long, giving, of course, all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Ba Shema Mashek Al Bashah. Lord willing, this was edifying. Brother Yasha Allah. Shalom.